potato salad.
I wish I still had some cookout food left over.
I cooked Monday.
Right. Do we have food Monday? We have food Sunday, y'all. Our stuff been going.
Yeah, I cooked.
What happened?
You mad low?
Nah.
5 minutes, Dwayne.
This nigga late.
Always late.
I was just What are you talking about?
He's always late.
See how mad he got? See how mad
It's
he got?
8:35.
See how mad he got?
Right.
See how mad he got? Let me get a jersey.
Hey, chat.
Let me get a jersey.
That jersey was fly.
Uno de uno.
Yeah.
No, it'd be slick if we did, but I don't even want to talk about it on here. Is change that number in the front to a 50. But that's another conversation, man.
Mm-hmm. You're on mute. You're on mute.
Yeah, you muted, man.
No, I know, because it was some shit that I was saying.
Oh,
Hey, Julie.
to us or to?
No, about what Cousin was saying.
Oh,
Can't say but so much, motherfucker. Fuck around and have your idea on their head.
Yep.
yeah. Not sounding right. First of all,
Trying to flip and bounce.
on some boom.
Shine on your own shit.
He come with the word.
He come with the word trying to flip and bounce some shit. Shine on your own shit, nigga.
I did want to say, shouts to y'all, peace to the chat. I wanted to start this podcast and say, hey, the BRP 50 list is complete. That was a fail.
That's what you
No, it's not a fail.
off.
We almost there. I'm gonna start off saying we almost there.
Nigga, you ended saying, what I do?
Yeah, because I had questions.
5 minutes, Dwayne.
See,
5 minutes.
we almost there.
We are.
Sure. Y'all had a cookout this summer,
Uh-huh.
and your friends are still weird
I ain't got no friend.
about eating hot dogs in public.
Oh,
I have a friend like that.
Just
I
just
got a
eat from the
picture.
side. Like a sandwich.
I saw one video, and the dude was serious. He took the hamburger bun and he broke the glizzy in half, and he said, "You just got a glizzy burger." He was dead ass too. He said, "You just put your condiments on it and everything. They won't even know."
As an adult,
Bacon burger dog.
just eat,
That's the name of the episode.
just eat
That's
the
the
fucking
name.
hot dogs, dog.
Just why? I mean, at a certain point,
As an adult.
people still play the pause game. Yeah, I'm not surprised that somebody is tripping about eating a glizzy.
But that has never affected, the pause game has never affected the way that niggas ate. When they start to fuck up the way that you eat, you wild.
It feels like it's kind of, at a certain point, it all falls under the same umbrella. You muted again.
You paused and then you ate.
Welcome, DDM.
Hi y'all. What am I being welcomed into?
I've never heard side-eye tone.
The glizzy slider.
Yeah, we're talking. Yeah, the glizzy sliders. Yeah, trying to covert ways to grown men eating hot dogs without catching ridicule from the masses.
The problem don't be the goddamn. It don't be the actual ridicule. It be niggas can't take it. Pause. Like niggas be like, "Yo, we made a joke," and some of these niggas just be like, "Yo, nigga made a joke on me." I just take the joke.
Right.
Give me the joke.
But when did hot dogs become like
This
When they
When
turned
did hot
to
dogs?
glizzies.
Yeah, when
they
the hot dog
stopped calling
became a
them
glizzy. So like 2 years ago,
No.
3 years ago.
no, if you double fisting them,
Yo,
you are wild.
No. Though it was not about like the amount of hot dogs you were eating. It was just the act of eating a hot dog.
so wait. First of all,
They say glizzy gobbler.
these heterosexuals, y'all are getting on my goddamn nerves. Y'all making shit gay that's not even fucking gay. Like what? A hot dog, really?
A glizzy.
The hot dog.
You couldn't eat a glizzy.
Yeah, they not heavy
never
meters. They
never
good
seen-
eaters. You're not heavy meters.
He's wilding.
Heavy meters, suckers.
What I say?
Why do we add suckers to that? Why do we add suckers to that? Why did Booker T get involved?
You're not heavy meters.
Necking a glizzy.
Yo, neck and a glizzy.
Necking a glizzy is crazy. We're here. But that was WrestleMania in LA. It was everybody was stopping for because they would have those little carts.
Nobody cared.
I seen the video. Everybody had the glizzy.
Everybody had a glizzy.
I got the pictures. So
Heavy meters is on.
See, and that be the problem. The nigga with the pictures.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Gene Cena, you got 6 of them.
Gene
Y'all ain't never
Cena.
seen it be a nigga just sitting at the cookout and he be enjoying his SK.
and here
Right.
I come.
He 10 and then all the phone come and the nigga say, "Hey, yo," and then they throw the hot dog.
That's what that. You never saw these videos, DDM? Like I swear to God, it was like 2021, 2022. That was all it was.
I'm like, first of all, I think, as the resident, bone smuggler in this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
yo.
Listen, knowing is half the battle.
I
Knowing is half the battle.
I don't know.
That nigga was a sparrow.
I don't know.
Knowing is half the
God
battle.
dang it.
I don't know. I
Y'all walk in it because my thing is sometimes like the stuff that like people like. I'm always intrigued by
let me out.
I'm always intrigued about these conversations because the stuff like I don't even like I do this. This is what I do, and I don't even I don't even be
Just me
thinking
right here,
about
Kat.
like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it'd be crazy to me because I'm like, we're not even on that type of page. And
We don't even like hot dogs.
You know what I'm saying? I don't. No shade. Believe
Wait.
it or not, I don't.
Wait.
I don't partake
You
in
are
that.
the resident what?
Bone smuggler.
Bone. I had to add Bone Smuggler to the list.
You are the what?
Oh, you heard of the bone collector and the bone smuggler?
Not the what's her name pose. Not
Regina Hall out this motherfucker just broken.
I hate these niggas.
The bone collector.
DDM
The
bone
lonely
smuggling.
bone.
He's an international
This nigga, he got a problem with his chest. Calm down, man. It's okay, man. Calm down. It's okay, man. Just take a deep breath.
Speaking of smuggling, you just came off a transatlantic flight.
Mm-hmm.
How was your trip to Italy?
Oh my God, I loved Italy. I went to Rome for, believe it or not, a gay rugby tournament called the Bingham Cup,
Mhm.
and
And then went to the Banger.
Wait, what?
yeah,
Bingham Cup.
no. Also, side though, it's a queer rugby tournament. It's international. It's teams from all around the world: Brazil, London, several teams from the States, and they're all LGBTQ rugby teams. And they play in a different city in the world every year. So this year, the city was Rome.
Is
So
it just men?
it's
Our
men.
cousin
They
played.
have what's called the Amanda Cup, which is for
No man.
trans athletes.
Nice.
Oh.
Our cousin played in one of them joints.
Yeah.
Not that one though. I would assume.
No, not that one.
DDM, I saw a lot of content from you for the last week or whatever.
Yes.
I don't think I saw not one rugby
At all.
game,
I did.
jersey.
Did you make it to the game?
Yeah, I posted in my stories. My
Oh.
friend Dixon, he lives in Portland. He plays for the Portland Lumberjacks and our team, the Baltimore Flamingos.
We got a
Mm.
team. We got a team.
Yeah, the Baltimore Flamingos.
They got like hats and shit.
I mean, yeah, it's the Baltimore Flamingos, and then we have a DC team called the DC Scandals. I have a friend that plays in that team as well.
TDM,
I'm
the
gonna be
coach,
honest, those
celebrity
names
coach.
very on brand.
Yeah, very on brand. Very it is what it is. But rugby is a very physical sport. It's
Absolutely.
very violent. Actually,
It's
Right
because
my,
of the scrum. It's because they be scrumming.
right. My friend Dustin actually dislocated his shoulder
God damn.
in Rome.
Mm.
So that kind of like put a little damper on his trip, but he still got it around. They got it back in place and everything. But no, I did go to rugby matches, but that was just an excuse. Like going to Italy, that was an excuse for me to fly to Rome. So I flew to Rome, straight flight. The flight was almost 9 hours, like 8.5, 9 hours.
God damn.
But I flew a red eye. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My eyes flashed, my light flashed before my eyes a few times on that flight going because we had some rough turbulence.
Oh shit.
You can see on the plane. You know how when you're on the plane, you see the map, and you can see where you crossing over. When we got it was just water, bitch. No option for land for like 3 hours. Like, what we gonna do?
Whiz.
But no, I had a great time. I was stationed in Rome. So all of the Trevi Fountain, which is a sight to behold. I hope that in your lifetime you get to see it. It looks like something that the gods created. You know what I'm saying?
Peeps. What's wrong with peeps?
Investigation. That's Secretary of State. But
Peeps, you're not getting on the Spirit flight to Rome, okay?
right. I'm gonna tell you one thing though. Miss Swiss Air.
Yeah.
And you had Coco's.
She is the moment. First of all, Mother
What's
Swiss,
this?
you getting the snack as soon as you get on that bitch. And I
Swiss
was
rolls.
class. Okay.
Hot towels.
I was in the car. You get a hot towel. You get chocolate when you exit. You get a goddamn meal. You get a quiche. You get all kinds of shit. And the flight attendant's bad as a motherfucker. Them bitches on that fucking flight is
They
giving
got their hats on.
the hats, and they giving body, and it's giving the
Wow.
face beat. They're not looking raggedy like Southwest and them. No shade. to
Wait.
Here you go.
Southwest raggedy. Southwest raggedy. Keep it, keep it bugged.
No.
They got the fly fares, but they raggedy.
What up?
Yeah.
Wait. You cannot say you don't know if we got listeners or watchers.
They
who
will
work
tell you
for
it's raggedy.
On Spirit?
the Southwest.
Oh, on Southwest. They watching it on Southwest?
Yeah.
No, it's Southwest people are our fans.
They might be watching.
I mean, there's no way they work.
I know. That's what I was about to say. They gonna tell us they raggedy.
Like, I mean,
Just like
That's how niggas act about my job.
That's what.
Hey,
like,
raggedy.
You know you were.
like my,
Damn.
I'm not mad
You
at
don't
her.
like you.
Southwest is a cute moment. She give you
Yes.
cute bags, but you get what you pay for. Swiss is just an elevated experience.
That's
And
right.
the girls is giving what it needs to give. If I like when I watch TV and I see the flight attendants on TV and what they giving, that's what Swiss gives. And they give you bottled waters. They got cheap. Like that 8-hour flight is a nice 8-hour flight.
What the
Nice.
toilet look like?
Beautiful. And they got face spray in that bitch. They got this
It's a
They got-
they got stuff to wet your ass in there.
luxury hands.
All right, yo.
What?
Like
What is
it
wrong
is,
with
it is,
you?
yeah,
One
it
of
is-
them, one of them toilets that grab your ass.
This nigga wants
A bidet,
dicks
a
on
bidet.
the plane.
A bidet.
Hey, yo,
Damn.
get your mans, yo. Hey, cut, get your mans. He in here wilding.
they have that. But I will say this. I had a marvelous time. I will say this though. I took a train shot. First of all, the biggest lie that they tell us in the United States is that we're the number one country. That's a lie that they tell us to keep us gassed up. Baby, number one, the food quality in Europe.
Well, that's okay.
I ate pasta, gelato, and these bombs. First of all, okay, give me like 10 minutes to go, man. Okay.
This nigga came back a whole communist. Keep going.
Yeah,
No.
no bullshit.
Y'all have to listen to Secretary Shade after this because I was listening to it earlier and
I went in. But the muffins, like when you order, and this is not a
The
special.
muffins on the flight attendant.
This is no. I'm talking about.
Oh.
Niggas can't fry a bird out there.
I'm talking about when you go to like the corner stores or the
Pick up a bird.
what we would call bodegas. The muffins. You get a chocolate muffin, it has a chocolate center in the middle. When you get a blueberry muffin, it has a blueberry compote in the middle. And that's not at a special store, that's at every store. The pasta at an average place will sit every pasta place in America down. Y'all niggas eating Alfredo, they don't even really sell that shit in Italy, bitch.
Wait.
Some shit
What about,
Wait.
what about the pizza?
Them niggas can't season chicken over there.
It's better than Jersey pizza?
Wait.
What?
Your
Wait.
pizza phone.
I'm asking questions.
Wait. You not gonna come in this motherfucker and talk bad about Alfredo, goddamn.
Yeah. That's a friend of mine.
I don't even know Al Alfredo, but I'm rocking.
That's what I'm saying. They friends of mine.
It don't make you feel heavy. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too. Y'all think y'all be doing something, going to Beverly Center and Tyson's and all that, baby.
Wait, baby.
Baby.
I like Tyson's. Relax.
Baby.
I feel shady.
That's
That's
the ring is American. I don't care what you got.
Because baby, when you play on Diamond Princess, I see blue box in my shop in Milan from Louis Vuitton. I really did that shit, and I'm gonna tell you, okay?
What you gonna tell me?
That
Duty
train,
free?
first of all, they have 3 different train companies that you can take. We are slave to Amtrak. They got Italo, they got Tricente, they got several train companies. And when I tell you,
trains,
it's fucking nice. All the outlets work. The seats are comfortable. They got vending machines on that bitch, and it's a bullet train, so it's fast as a motherfucker. You take a train from Termini Station in Rome to Milano Centrale. First of all, it's 3 hours. I went shopping in Milan, and then I found out I was poor because you know I love a label, baby.
I know Milan too, nigga.
I went to
dance down at 2:00.
Hey.
I went shopping. They have this department thing, which is called, I think it's called Renaissance. I got the bag and shit in here, right? It's their version of Saks. When I tell you it sits every department store in America down.
You said it's their version of Saks?
Sit down.
No, you said it's their version of Saks?
But Saks ain't shit compared to Renaissance.
No, I didn't know what you were saying.
That's what he's saying.
So you go in there. But check this out. Those Lanvin skate sneakers that y'all going off for, they were sitting on the fucking clearance rack, 50% off.
The Young Bucks Reebok pumps?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. Oh, I'm fresh. Oh, I'm shitting on niggas all summer. Okay. I'm gonna tell you.
And you ain't calling nobody. You ain't gliding nobody.
Nah, he was busy.
I was getting busy.
Busy rugby.
When I tell you, baby,
smuggling bones.
Hey yo.
That shit is crazy. Like you go in the mall. The first floor, that's in Italian department stores are separated by sex and by type what you're shopping for. So all the shoes for the women, that's one floor. All the shoes for the men, that's one floor. Clothes for the women, that's one floor. Clothes for the men, that's another floor. 6 is on one floor. It was 10 floors. You go on the floor, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Versace, Dior, J.W. Anderson, Marnie, all of them are on one fucking floor, and the shit is out. The security guards is nothing but tall African niggas in black suits, and they damn you touch something. I'm in the line buying my Louis Vuitton bag. This lady walked past with a screaming baby in a Gucci stroller.
You said, baby.
Shut up,
baby.
Okay, them fucking they had
no.
Like I'm telling you, like shopping in Milan, yo. I'm telling you, for all our viewers that got dope dealer boyfriends and shit, I'm telling you now, he ain't shit. None of them. He ain't shit. Wait. You think he doing something for you?
You're so offended.
Nothing.
He doing something for you? Going to Georgetown, bitch. He ain't doing shit.
Georgetown. Look at Matt's face. Look at Matt's face. You took it to Georgetown.
Teenagers. Teenage, don't do that. Don't do that.
W, that's a W, Rock. That's a W. Salutes, my brother. Salutes. That's a W, Rock. And that's why y'all need to be watching youtube.com/Black Rasslin. Hit that bell when you get a chance.
No, but here's the thing. When riding to the mall, right? And no shade, the Renaissance, because I went to the one in Rome and the one in Milan. The one in Milan sits the one in Rome down, but the one in Rome still sits down every store in America. But you go in there and you see runway shit just sitting out.
Do they?
The Giorgio Armani and the Valentino shit, because to us, Valentino is like, Giorgio Armani is like, that shit that Armani and Valentino got sitting in them stores over there
is real, right?
Yeah, we won't see that shit for another 2 to 3 years, and it is giving.
Baby, do they give you? Do they just? Do they give you drinks when you go in there? Or is that just for the poor?
They popping champagne. Okay, in the Louis Vuitton store. But see, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing, because you and me are my fashion people, right?
I love you.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. This is why I want you to go so bad. Because
he wouldn't know what to do himself. He wouldn't know what to do himself.
It's a different level of shopping. When you go in there, I was poor. You know how I like to call people poor? I was poor. I was a fucking scavenger in there. Because I'm buying wallets and pairs of shoes. You have people in there buying whole runway outfits. Like
That's
it's
lit.
nothing.
I love it.
What? So this is my question. How, when you went in there, what did the store look like? Did the people shopping look like you?
I was one of the few. It's a lot. First of all, I'm glad you asked that. So let's set the scene. I want to say this very clearly so that everybody hears me. The Asians run designer.
Oh my God! Even in New York,
run designer. The
Asians, real and otherwise.
All of them, the whole fucking continent.
1,000%.
When it comes to designer, the Asians are number one, followed by the Arabs and then the Italians. Okay, them Asian people, and they very, very meek about it too. They ain't even flexing. It's a flex, and that's not a flex to them. You go in there, so man, it's 10 floors. The department store is 10 fucking floors, man.
Yeah.
On the top floor is a cafe, and it's not that bullshit cafe in Nordstrom's. Gourmet food, gourmet chocolates. Okay?
you took it to a date at the cafe.
Math is just offended this entire episode. It's every 10 minutes.
You took her on a date. You took her on a date there, didn't you?
The whole family been in that.
10 floors. But it's 10 floors of designer. They got Ralph Lauren in the fucking corner, yo. He's in the corner. That's how much designer is in there, yo. Ralph Lauren ain't shit to Ralph Lauren is in a corner next to Tommy Hilfiger. He got one more corner.
Both of them.
Hey, we ain't got it. You just
like that shit is so crazy. And I'm gonna tell you, here's the shit that really gag you, right? So if you're an American, if you don't live in the European Union, they have what's called a VAT tax.
I've heard of this.
Yeah.
What happens is after you buy your shit, first of all, it's not
Christ.
taxed. Whatever it say on that price tag, so if it's 280 euros, that's how much it's for 280 euros. But check this out. That department store had a fucking Black Friday sale, 50% off, 30% off. Designer.
You didn't buy nobody?
Yeah. Well,
Black Friday.
And then the VAT.
It was Black Friday because you was there?
No, I don't know. Shit, I'm glad it
Said tomorrow's gonna be Nigga Tuesday.
I'm glad it was. But the VAT tax, so whatever there's a percentage depending on the currency, right?
Yeah.
After you buy your shit, they got an area in the department store where you scan your passport and your receipt and you get money fucking back.
Yeah.
So I paid for them Japanese Enterprise sneakers. They was 280, got them on sale for 199 euros. For the VAT tax, I got back another $40 fucking dollars. So shoes that was $280 I only paid 160 euros for.
You came back and got a rebate.
Yeah, you got fucking Yaka.
That's
And
amazing.
So on your Louis Vuitton bag, first of all, I'm gonna tell you some shit.
I need a new bag.
Flex for your girl, you go to Milan or Italy or Europe.
That's enough.
Buy your girl a Louis bag because guess what? The Louis Vuitton, not the Louis, but the Gucci shit. First of all, that's cheap to them. Sidebar: in Italy, Gucci is cheap. Okay. The Gucci fucking waist bag that's like 1,200 here, 890 euros in Europe.
That's the bag.
And that's the new joint with the lime piping, the lime.
Yeah.
$890.
The pistol
For
bag.
euros. And let me tell you another thing too. Our money ain't shit.
No,
Nothing.
we knew that.
In
Like
general,
I gag so hard.
Mm-hmm.
But baby, when I tell you those people sat me the fuck down, I thought I was doing something, getting my little Louis bag and my sneakers and my glasses and shit. I was not doing it. I was a poor.
They was looking at you like, that's what you getting.
But no, this is the thing.
I was a poor.
And since this is Black Rasslin Podcast, here's one thing where I got to keep it real because my experience in Italy was top tier.
Right.
But guess what? African people are treated so fucking terribly in that country.
Wait. When you mean African, do you mean
African? And it's a
Black.
difference. So I'm glad. Let's talk about this. You being Black American is not the same as you being an African.
Okay.
Right.
Mm.
And I'm gonna tell you this: the Africans will tell you that too.
right?
Mm.
Our Black asses think, oh yeah, shit goes south in America. We Black, they gonna fuck with us because they know we ain't. No, you're an American, and they will tell you that to your face. The Italians will tell you that. The Africans will tell you that. You know how African people are treated in that country? They're treated how Mexicans are treated in this country. They are ignored. They act like they don't even exist. It hurt my feelings seeing them Africans, really rich, beautiful, dark-skinned people in the street fucking begging and panhandling because they can't get good jobs. They won't hire them.
Right.
Wait, so how were you treated when you
I was treated. See, here's the thing. Europe is a class country.
Mm-hmm.
And because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was looked at as both an exotic oddity because of my nails, tattoos, and shit.
Right.
I was in the Vatican Museum, in the Vatican, man. The Vatican Museum staff stopped me to take pictures of my nails. I said, the Vatican with a full set, bitch, I want my credit.
Mm-hmm.
But they stopped, like, that's how I was treated. I'll never forget, I was in the Vatican Museum, and there was an African lady in there, she spoke fluent Italian. She worked in a store, and she followed me around the whole store. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not staying on a more vacation. She was not watching me about that. She had never seen a Black queer man walk through Italy like that.
Yeah.
She was gagged. The Italians, when I would go in restaurants, they would literally stop and look at my nails and tattoos. I felt like a fucking museum exhibit a lot.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Walking through the streets of Italy because y'all know how I dress and stuff like that. They were like the young kids, especially when I would go in stores, they would just sit and look at me. When I went and got my tattoos, I got 2 tattoos while I was in Italy. The tattoo, she just kept talking to me about the guy who did my tattoos. I didn't know this, but this is how you attract who you are, who you're around. So the tattoo shop, Oreo Tattoo, right? Come to find out, the owner got 1.4 million followers on Insta.
Oh shit.
The tattoo shop is hella famous. I went there twice. Like, this nigga do tattoos for the chain smokers, Demi Lovato. He traveled to New York and Rome.
Mm.
And he got a shop in Brooklyn and a shop in Rome. I had no idea. I just walking through the streets of Rome. I'm like, I want a tattoo of my passport stamp and a tattoo of my birth year in Roman numerals.
Right.
And I didn't realize it was super queer friendly. They were super cool. The young people in Italy are great. The older people, you can tell they were, like, I had to check a few people. There's a lot of microaggressions.
Mm.
Clear. But see, they used to doing that with the Africans. Bitch, you got the right one. Okay. Because my money spent just like yours.
Word.
Right.
Like, you get that from the Italians. The Asians, the Arabs and stuff like that, they don't give a fuck. But the Italian, like proper Italians, some of them you gotta kind of like
Check.
judge them a little bit.
You're mad at your ancestors.
Yeah.
I think that it's a great place to go. I got to see things that I only read about in history books. You know, I'm just a boy from Park Heights, Rogers Avenue, Garrison, Baltimore City. So these are a lot of things that I never thought I would get to see. To be fair, once again, it broke my heart to see how Africans are treated in that country.
Mm-hmm.
Switzerland was better. But black people, and I talked to one African guy who tried to sell me coke in the corner store.
Wait, what?
I was in the corner because they don't. It's not a lot of black people in Italy, period. So when you see, even though they know that I'm not African, when they see a black person, they automatically either they'll ignore you because they don't want to be. They have a fear of congregation, and you can sense it from the Africans there. They don't like to congregate. But this one guy was in the store, and he's like, you need, I got cocaine, hashish, ashes. He's like, all that shit, right? I'm like, no, bro, I'm good. I ain't trying to get arrested, in international waters. And he was like, okay, but he was like talking to me, and when he talked about how little people are in in Italy, and there's no real opportunities for them. A guy that I hooked up with while I was in Italy, he told me, he was like, I would never live here. I just come here, to visit and stuff like that. I would never live here. It's no opportunity. You would be better off in France. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
As an African or a black person?
As a person.
Black person.
Period. Let me tell you something. And this is something that a white Italian told me while I was there at the hotel. He said, we love you guys. And this is his words, almost verbatim. We love you guys. You guys are fun. You're entertaining. You have great sex, but we're not going to marry you. He told me that.
God.
So
that's why we don't fuck with y'all sky holes.
He told me that dead ass to my face. And the thing about it was, even though it was fucked up, at least he told me the truth. He ain't bullshit me.
Yeah.
This was an older guy.
He was an older guy. He was an older guy.
Yeah. What, 60?
I would say he's in his maybe 50s. But
okay.
We had struck up a conversation at the hotel bar. And he was a gay man. And we talking and everything like that, and he was trying to get my pants and all that stuff, and I was like, no, not really, that whole thing. And I did end up hooking up with a silver fox, but not that one. But he told me that. He told me straight up, and I said, that's fine, sir. I'm very independent. I don't need your shit. And I could tell that he knew that he offended me, and he tried to clean it up, but at that point it was too late. And he's like, damn, I fucked this up. That ain't gonna happen tonight. And you're absolutely right.
But this is an older gentleman. Like I don't know if those values carry like the young motherfuckers.
I think for the younger people, there's a lot of hope and inspiration. But there's certain things. It's just like as black people, right? Your mother is gonna look at you a little funny if you bring a white girl home, right? In a lot of black families. Right. It's the same concept. It's the same concept. But I will tell you this. They are when they find out they are talking to a person of color, specifically a black person of color, who is intelligent and understands what they're doing.
Yeah. And
how they're what the Italians are doing. They are very intrigued by that. When I would have those conversations, and when I would be talking to the older Italian people, they will always say, "You're very smart." Yeah, and I could feel that you're very smart. Be like, "Oh, for a black person, you're very
smart." Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh wow! Like they're surprised.
I mean, yeah, you seen Planet of the Apes, the one that's
so
the
well
most
spoken.
Intelligent one,
right?
There's
that's what it was given. It was given very much of, and also too because of my look, walking down the street and stuff like that. I'm a bigger guy. I got these tattoos. I'm wearing the nails. I got the glasses. They're expecting a certain kind of thing. And I'm like, go into the restaurants, greet them, ciao, grazie, all that stuff. I got a little bit of Italian in my pocket, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah.
Did you kiss him on both cheeks?
Don't do that shit. That shit.
Don't do that.
No.
They do that in Paris. They do that in Paris.
That's how I kissed my grandma.
They kissed 3 times, I think.
Where's the third one?
Not on TV.
Hey, yo. Yeah, don't do that. Don't.
Light on the meat, heavy on the eat.
Ooh.
All right. That's enough for international DDM. Poor conversation. You broke.
You definitely pour though. No shade. America.
No, yeah.
Well, yeah. If you're going, well, that's what I was gonna say earlier. If you planning on going to Italy, you got to make sure you're not poor, and you got a thick skin. I guess, right?
I'm poor in Georgetown, nigga.
We po.
I'm poor everywhere. Where am I not?
I'll say this. And I don't want to discourage people from going because I had a fabulous time.
I'm already discouraged, nigga.
I had a fabulous. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I think it's something like to see. I saw the Coliseum, the Pantheon, Trevi Fountain, the Vatican Museum. I was almost in tears. Even if you're not
beautiful
a church person or super religious, just the pure art aspect of the Vatican Museum will humble you. Okay. And they got Egyptian artifacts in there too that the tour guides like to glaze over. But you see actual Egyptian artifacts in the Vatican Museum.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When I would see you posting on the Instagrams, like I said before, I was happy. I was excited to see this shit. So I already know how. Like I can't imagine, pardon me, how you was feeling to be there. Like I was like, damn, this motherfucker having a hell of a time. I was happy.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I can't even imagine how it was to be there.
But I would want you to see that specifically.
Thank you.
Knowing your background, we have very similar interests when it comes to music and things like that. I think you would love Italy. After 3 days, you'll be ready to go home.
They was rapping over there.
A strong hip hop scene there.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we bump up the Patreon a couple hundred?
Yeah.
If you're just going to sightsee, she's not an expensive girl. Like the food is not expensive.
See pizza, yeah.
The flight is expensive.
That's what it is. It's the flight. But if you book it early enough, you can get a round trip for like $1,200-$1,300.
So if I book it for the what, 2037?
Yeah.
Like
DDM, the chat wants to know what your IG is, just for, I guess, to see some of the sites that you saw.
Oh, it's at Dapper Damitis. I can put it in the chat.
All the shit that we post out on Black Rasslin.
That's bad liquor drinking. Jermaine probably he forgot.
Follow that.
Yeah, go follow that. Because I was like, damn, he's still there.
Oh yeah, I was there for like a week almost.
It was Monday. I was like, shit, he's still there.
Check this out, though. Check this out. My ass was watching King of the Ring with y'all. Shout out to NordVPN. Oh, they didn't give us a check, but you know,
they did not give us a check.
I was watching King of the Ring with y'all.
They better give us a check.
It was.
Wait, what? It was 1:00. So it was what? 7?
Well, Rome is 6 hours ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
So for the pay-per-view,
you hear how it was you guys?
You pores. 6 hours ahead of you pores.
No, so King of the Ring came on. The pre-show came on at 12. The actual pay-per-view started at 1. So for me in Rome, that was at 6 p.m.
Oh, it's not too bad.
So that was perfect.
Yeah.
I got King of the Ring, and then we went out to the club.
Damn, that's
that. Calm.
All right.
What happened?
The poorest. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
The poor. That made me on the list of names for the episode.
I want to say something to the BRP universe, right? Like
pores.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I know I'm a stunner, and I'm a very awesome
stunner.
I know I stun on you, pores.
What?
but I swear to God, I come from a very humble beginning,
Mhm.
and I definitely I like to pride myself on being down to earth. You know what I'm saying? But I am a stunner. I do like nice shit, and
Right.
that's just who I am. But you know, I love people first. You know, you know, hey, I'm sorry.
Apply the vector.
You know,
I like that. That's how it ended. You know, I know I'm a stunner, but just know that I
like
also
people.
love the people.
I love you.
Public service
I love you.
announcement.
I love you.
Don't worry, you pores. I love
Up in
you.
the ivory tower.
Don't put your foot on the steps. No, stay down there.
Right.
Stay down there.
No.
Baby.
And another thing too, I love you too.
Also, too, it's a nice shoe. Stay down there.
No shade.
No shade.
Don't touch me. Don't you touch me.
And I say this with
No
love.
shade.
And I say this with love.
Don't you
I can't. I love y'all though.
I'm sorry. We should probably start this show, huh?
Bing, bing, bing.
We should start this show. The sooner we start the show, the sooner we get to finishing the BRP 50. Let go.
My God.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
Hey, welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. If DDM offended you for making you feel inferior over the last 42 minutes, just know God is still working on us.
God's still working on your broke asses.
And just know DDM would say it is free to subscribe or free to even hit the like button, you know. But if you want to go to the Patreon, you got to pay the $1
Crumbs.
or the 10. That was good. As always, it's your boy Cal. Currently, we got to handle some business. I'm still currently your reigning, defending, disputed BRP predictions champion, and you still got to call me.
I got that belt too.
Because if you don't, you're going to get that. As always, the squad is on the line. Mimi. Say what's good to the people, yo.
I'm taking it back. What's good to the people?
Hey, what? Hey, oh, what? Hey, what? Oh,
That's it.
Ay. DDM?
Y'all already know what it is. It's me, DDM, the EST of BRP. Another episode, another edition. This is going to be a very much a reading episode. I just want to let y'all know. It's giving reading.
Oh, no.
We ain't got that kind of time, Dap.
Yeah, I'm about to say, brother man.
It's Dame time.
Facts.
Cal.
What's going on?
Cal.
I'm sorry, what's going on, my nigga? Shit.
Cal.
The fuck is popping? God, don't take your shirt
The
off.
God is menage a trois on Mount Airy Lodges. We like a smooth fan, but rougher than how the barge is. Cal.
Shit, why you do that?
It ain't about the title, is who you body to get it. Damon.
Facts. Damn, why you do that? That's not
Damon.
Why you
Damon.
do that? Why you do that?
Damon.
Why do all right.
Where the fuck Cuz at?
He's in the ether.
It's giving the whiz.
I mean, at this point, it's May 30th. If you ain't
pay attention to the beard.
if you've not understood what's going on, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
Let's let it roll. Let's let it roll. We do have to pick. We have to spin the wheel, I should say. We had the WWE had the King and Queen of the Ring, like DDM was mentioning on Saturday. That was the beginning of this wrestling ass weekend, and we ended up having a 4-way tie again. It's what messed it up was
Mimi ain't pick.
Mimi didn't pick. I feel like it was something else. It wasn't Becky Lynch.
One of the matches was some bullshit.
One of them
matches gagged us.
Yeah.
Which
I
one
don't-
was it?
Well, we were split. Fam and Math picked Naya, and DDM and I picked Lyra, while Fam and Math had both picked Chad to win, and DDM and I had Sami Zayn. That's lit. Like if one of those two matches had went the other way, it would have been a 2-way pick versus a 4. But I mean, hey, we're back with the what's this shit called?
Oh, we all lost the live joint.
Yeah. Nobody had Live at all, and we also all had Edge Control because we're smart like that. So yeah, we're back with the picker wheel.
Okay, let's go.
I guess we'll see.
Spin that for your boy.
Bam.
Tony Brown, we back. We back, baby.
Piece of
Tony Brown, we back, baby.
Oh, shut up. No, it's not.
I thought I was gonna save some shipping money. Now I gotta just go.
That's I didn't got my title. I've not had my title a whole pay-per-view cycle.
I'm back home. I ain't got shit to do. I'm sending the belt tomorrow because I'm just
I love it. I spun it.
You cheated.
This is like
We got to deal with this for another 30 days.
Nah, it's Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Scott. This Clash at the Castle is middle of June, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the middle. Let's
that
confirm. Yeah, that's a whole ass pay-per-view. That's an actual that's probably where Drew McIntyre may win the.
He need to win something because Lord, this
Clash at the Castle. That
Lil
is
Damon, you said? Lil Damon?
June 15th. Totally rigged. How? I spun the wheel.
You always.
You know what you did? You know what did it to you, Matt?
My fault. My fault. You take over.
Matt said earlier, I never lose. That is what did it to you. You should have never said that. Well, I ain't never gonna lose.
I've always lost the wheel. When we switch to the wheel, I'm always losing. When we
This is the second time we did it. Yeah, we flipped coin. He's a paper champion like shit.
I think personally, if there's a tie, whoever holds the title should retain.
That's how it used. That's how I was doing it when Show Enough was that glorious reign. Someone in the Twitter. Oh, y'all gonna be Nah, we ain't flipping no coin. I'm retaining. It's a draw.
First of the year is what changed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, whatever then.
Is there
moving on?
Well, so now that I'm still champion, we actually wait one more time for the people. I actually just really like that clip, but no, I'm Matt. I'm a 7-time champion. Actually, yeah, 7-time champion. I believe. My fault. I mean, I don't know. How much do we want to go over? Like, do y'all have any highlights from King and Queen of the Ring? Chat, anything y'all like that y'all have some thoughts about as well? It feels like it was 8 years ago, but
I'm glad that Nia won.
Mm-hmm.
I think that her winning was her reward without her getting a belt because she has improved a lot. She has really, come into her own both physically and as far as just an overall presence in the company.
Facts.
So I think her winning King of the Ring, I was happy to see that. The only reason why I picked Lyra was because they were like pushing her, and I thought they was going to give her that gimmick to kind of like give her a thing.
That's what I was thinking as well. Yeah.
So that was why I picked it, but I think the Nia win was completely justified.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see this coronation tomorrow because I know she's going to cut up.
Did they say that is that official? Or are they doing like a whole?
Yeah, they're doing it tomorrow on SmackDown.
When she got down on one knee for Triple H to put the crown, I was like, yeah, she's the type of character. Like, I don't know, Gunther don't seem like he's trying to be a gimmick king. He's just the shit, and he wants you to know it. Nia Jax, while she is in this era, she definitely feels like she's gonna ham it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I am Queen Nia. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it should. I think it should be like Eveline from The Wiz. I think it should be nasty. I think it should be opulent. I think it should be ornate. And I think it's something that could really elevate her even further. I have become a Nia Jax fan.
Same.
I really have.
Nia falling on Lyra was great. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God,
I felt so bad for that little girl. Oof.
It's a lot. Yeah, that bonsai drop was it'd be a lot. Someone in the chat, Joey Savage says she winning at SummerSlam because she's already they announced
I don't know,
like the day before that the winners of the King and Queen of the Ring are going to be getting title shot to SummerSlam.
I don't know.
I'm not sure about that one.
You said what, Mav?
Against who?
Right now, Bailey is champion. We'd have to assume she'd hold on to the title for 2 months, but yeah. They were already kind of cooking on Anaya going for the title thing ever since she.
That's right. She is on SmackDown.
When she went over on the draft.
Bailey.
As Nia, so. I could check. Hold up. Cage match. I think
they had. Didn't they have a program in NXT? Did they?
That's a great question. Let me pull this up right now. I genuinely barely. I don't know how often they wrestle.
I was in NXT.
Yeah.
They've wrestled a lot of 6-person tag matches. Bailey, Mickie James, and Sasha versus Alexa Bliss, Emma, and Nia. A lot of tag matches.
The chat is saying that they had a feud in NXT.
I don't remember her at NXT.
Yeah, it's hold up.
It was short-lived because I remember when she got called up, everybody was like, "Huh?"
Was she Lena?
No, she was Nia.
Ferreira.
Are we? No, she would have. I mean, there was the 1, 2, 3. The first 4 matches were Lena back when Liv Morgan was Gianna Daddio. It wasn't until August of 2015 that. I mean, hold up.
She was Gianna who?
That's her name.
Wow.
She was her real name until they figured out the gimmick name. But yeah, this is straight off a cage match. This would have been Nia. This would have been Liv.
Mills TV is saying Bailey beat Nia NXT TakeOver London.
What year was it? I don't remember.
What's up, Mills?
I don't remember them linking up. Peace to Mills. Peace to the A show.
Hey, Mills.
I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be again. If regardless, it feels like Nia's been on that path, especially since coming over for the draft. So it all makes sense. Javon said 2018. Corey said 2015, as did Joey. So I'm sorry, Javon, but because Corey said 2015, I have to. That was a while ago.
Yeah, it's going on 10 years ago.
So what? Javon said, "My bad. That's all good. I do the same, and I'm on the podcast anyway." Chad said that was the highlight. Nia Jax. Liv Morgan winning the title wasn't.
No, first of all,
I'm asking a question. First
of all,
Jersey boy.
Hey, Jersey won. Jersey did that shit.
Elwood Park back. Okay.
Jersey did that shit.
He went.
Jersey did that shit.
Jersey beat a woman who was ready to go on vacation in a tuxedo.
Right.
She did. I don't know why she had a tuxedo.
I kind of live for the
Right.
tuxedo. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought it was a clever play.
What was the homage to though?
I don't know, but
Spears,
I live for the tux.
What
Were they both Britney Spears?
does Britney Spears wear a tuxedo? I don't know. I don't know if I don't know what the tuxedo Britney Spears would be, but I know Liv has done a similar outfit before, and I think there was a Britney Spears. There's one video that she was in that mimics or something, but
She always do red. But I think with Olivia, I just don't believe Olivia. And
Okay.
I think that's always my problem with Olivia.
Your door said Becky's tux was Britney Spears. My bad. That
was it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought they were both Britney Spears.
What's the? I'm sorry, Vaughn. What's the Britney? Was it a specific video or something? Because I genuinely have no idea.
Slave.
I know the red was probably "Oops, I Did It Again." Yeah.
I did it again.
Slave.
She had a tux- We are so far from when I started recording a podcast, and it was called Black Rasslin. Never thought that two black folk was going to be doing a little. Thank you, brother fam. Appreciate you. I'm glad somebody got some sense.
No, but I think Olivia. I like Olivia as a character, but I just don't. Olivia getting this belt. It's like, okay, girl, you got the belt.
Right.
I just think we have
Just hold on to it for a little bit.
Yeah, we have girls who
Sit down.
can elevate it, and I just want to see a different type of champion, and that's my personal preference. So I am being biased against Olivia, right? I'm willing to acknowledge that.
When you say different type of champion, what do you mean?
Like, I'm looking at girls like Tiffany Stratton. I'm looking at girls like it's
That's a typical champion, though.
Yeah.
That's a typical champion.
Yeah.
I know y'all crucify me for this every time, but
I don't.
A Chelsea Green run.
I think
it would have been fine.
I
don't know. I think Carmella was enough for me.
I think I'm not going to say what I was going to say because I don't want to disrespect anybody. But I did want to say, well, because when you talk about different champions, I think Uncle D had a comment here about they need to put Liv with the Judgment Day. And I think, for everything, I while you're not wrong, DDM, I think the larger play here for Liv, especially after, the show, what we saw on Monday night, it feels like it's a big keeping the circle of the Judgment Day growing bigger over Raw, especially for whenever Rhea Ripley is ready to come back and get her title.
Or is it the Judgment Day or is it Dom?
I think it's all of it because Dom is not just Rhea Ripley. Dom also has a story where he's kind of operating outside the Judgment Day. At some point, he's not going to be with them. Like, a lot of this is building towards the end of Judgment Day, unless I'm tripping. Again, chat, let me know if I'm tripping. You've got Finn and Damian have a little bit of whatever, because at some point, Finn is going to want to not be the dude with JD McDonough, somebody at all the time. Damian Priest has to figure out how to be the leader, and he's trying to be the leader. You feel what I'm saying? Even Carlito is walking around trying to do odd jobs for these cats. Like, the next couple months is Judgment Day on Raw, and I think Liv is going to be a big part of that, at least to sow the seeds for whenever Rhea Ripley comes back. Because
I don't think Liv can carry it though. That's my only thing.
Yeah, Olivia is not their girl.
I think Liv, and we may have had this conversation before, especially shouts out to the Buckle because we be chatting on the Buckle. Liv and Damian Priest, in my opinion, feel like they're kind of in the similar position. Like they have enough faith in them to have them be champions, but I think they probably also know that they're not the people that were holding those titles before them. They're not. That's not Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins out there. Whatever you want to put on that, seasoned, being able to talk, whatever the case may be. But if you feel like these people are superstars, you got to push them out there. You got to give Trick Williams a title and have him out there wrestling with these people. At a certain point, you can't just feel like they have potential and not test it. And right now is the perfect time to test it.
But
I'm sorry. Do you mean that in the sense of Liv?
Liv, Damien, a lot of people. Yeah,
They tested it with Liv.
seen it with Liv. Yeah.
I don't think that run wasn't what this run is going to be. What was the program for that run when she had it the last time?
It was Rhea, wasn't it?
No, it was Ronda Rousey. She wrestled back and forth with Ronda Rousey and lost the title at Extreme Rules.
Wait. I didn't really count that shit.
What other title reign we talking about? That's the only time she was champion.
Was it?
Yes.
And it wasn't believable.
Oh, she was tag titles with Rhea. She was tag champions with Rhea. Pardon me.
Yes, right. But that's the story. That's where the shit with Rhea starts.
Yes.
Because she ditched her. Bless you. And she fucked her shoulder up and all that stuff.
Beat her up. I get it, but I don't. You're banking on Dom to carry the weight of it with her.
You don't think that? But 2 kisses were fairly, dominant conversation for the time after they happened, both nights. I'm sorry.
That's just this week. We talking about another 8 months.
Yeah.
You don't think that they have an idea for what to do? I'm not. You saying 8 months? I'm talking about till August. Rhea, when do you think Rhea's going to be back?
She said it was going to be out for like 9 months or so.
Next year.
We'll see. How long was Wes Lee supposed to be back? He was 6 months.
Yeah, that's Wes Lee. That's not Rhea Ripley.
The same injury, right?
Yeah.
No.
Right. And no shade, Rhea can afford to heal properly. Wes Lee can't.
I don't know if it's going to be next year before we see Rhea Ripley. I don't know if that's
Rhea.
Did they say what time? I don't remember them saying how many months.
It was like because her injury was like they were saying like 9-10 months. It was something serious, but
she injured her wrist.
She doesn't have to. Wesley had to come back early because of where he stands. Rhea Ripley, whenever she comes back, that's gonna be a problem.
That's fact. Dora's saying that, and she had a death in the family, so
yeah.
Oh.
We'll see. 9 months sounds like it's a lot of time. I don't think they're going to be, just like I don't think Damian Priest is going to be holding the title for that much longer. I don't think Liv Morgan's going to be a past SummerSlam champion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean,
who's coming up to face Liv Morgan? I don't see it.
Who's on that roster again?
Becky Lynch.
But she just walked away. What was that about?
She's gone.
I
think that's a ploy.
I'm just saying she's
her television. It's been contract negotiation situation, but the timeline started talking like Becky Lynch losing the title means that Becky Lynch is going to be dipping. Peeps, that's what I was hearing. 3 to 6 months, not 9 for Rhea.
I thought at first they said like
Ripley. I thought it was 9 to 10. Pause. I don't know.
Regardless.
Why you do all that?
Because it was funny. God damn it.
That?
Oh, I don't know. I was too busy laughing. I'm sorry. But I mean, I don't think, just like you can't count out Sami Zayn just returning and being a champion.
I think, I think I admire Triple H and company for giving these people one thing that we've always asked from WWE is to give these people chances. And right now, and this is across all brands, I'm seeing that the company is giving people chances to actually get themselves over.
I work with that.
But I think that at some point, like some of these people are going to sit at a certain place. Damian is getting a great opportunity to prove that he's the main eventer, and so far he's not proving that to me. Liv Morgan is not compelling enough in just in general to me that she's going to hold that belt. Like you took that belt off of Rebecca and you gave it to Olivia.
Do she got to be?
I agree with that, but it's only been a week, so I ain't going. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this thing out, but I'm feeling what you're saying.
Yeah, the thing is, with Liv Morgan fans, I think Liv Morgan fans are created out of like her fandom, which I don't discredit, but I hate to bring another woman in this, but I have to say it because it tracks. Is that for as much as they try to discredit Bianca Belair, they'll prop up Liv Morgan in the same conversation, and I'm just trying to figure out how that tracks because Bianca has proven that she is elevating another person right now with a tag title that nobody cares about. Liv has always been attached to big girls. She was in a tag team with Rhea. You know, she had the program with Ronda. You know, she had the program with Bobby Lashley. She has had programs.
A Ronda program doesn't help.
Well, yeah, and nobody seemed to remember the Ronda program, and I think.
But I just like it may not help, but it's still Ronda Rousey.
It's still Ronda Rousey. That's what they were thinking. Yeah.
Like, but the thing is, I just don't. And this is just me, right? This is just my preference.
Mm-hmm.
Olivia just don't do it for me. I don't believe her.
Mm-hmm.
I think because of that, like I was saying earlier, I think that may be why they're, because this may be put up or shut up. We're gonna give you a storyline with a title with arguably the most important faction, at least time wise on Raw. She's in that mix right now. She's way in that mix right now. Maybe this is the sink or swim moment, just like Damian Priest. And if it don't, because I do, while I say all this, I do also realize that if it don't work, this may be the last time that they're really going to try and put that effort in.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody's in the sink or swim moment right now. Everybody, that whole roster is in the sink or swim moment. And you can see who's succeeding, who's trying, and it's hitting, and who like has to do extra work. And I think she has to do a lot of work. This kiss thing felt very forced. Like, panic. That's what it felt like. And I feel that Dom doesn't even have to say anything anymore. And he's completely won me over. Mm-hmm. Like, he's just there, and it feels like he's making more of an impact than she is.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I think he's also has more to answer for, right? Like, why? What were you doing there with the chair? Why are you outside ringside again? Why are you in the room with her? He has a lot to answer for, but I think, I can only say because of this conversation, at the very least, it feels like they're trying to push Liv Morgan out there to see if it's going to work.
I feel like
maybe it won't work.
In the Divas era, Liv Morgan would have been that girl. But in this era, there are a lot of girls who are really good. That NXT roster is really good. You got these women on the main roster who are really good. Yeah. The era of you being blonde with cute outfits is just not enough anymore.
You got to put that on the people booking though.
This is the Booty Hole Brown era.
This actually is the Booty Hole Brown era. Maybe Shawn Michaels has got the right idea. He's the one that's actually the real the future of booking in the WWE.
He might just be horny.
That's I have
just throwing ass.
Booty Hole Brown.
I have seen those conversations that in looking at it, Liv equals Maurice. I don't. I'm gonna let y'all rock. And just like Brother Matt was saying, be willing to say, hey, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna let it marinate for a little bit.
Give it the chance to cook. But
right.
Back to Booty Hole Brown.
I was gonna say because you gonna say something, DDM?
Oh no, I was just saying it was Booty Hole Brown saying it's a small thing, but it tickled me when she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be hosting Battlegrounds
Battlegrounds on the Instagrams."
She was trash on the mic.
It's fine, Pete. I'm okay.
She tickles me. She tickles the hell out of me.
It's one of them things because it's the conversation people been having about Cardi B for a while, right? It's like she seems like she's genuinely into pro wrestling. Put those people on TV and let them rock. Sexyy Red been tweeting about. I'm sorry, Booty Hole Brown. I gotta keep the gimmick up. Booty Hole Brown been tweeting about pro wrestling for how long? Even if she wasn't 100% on script or whatever, she knew she had. Oh yeah, I'll go out there and walk with y'all.
And
oh you here go your title. You want to show what the title? Yeah, I'm gonna be at Battlegrounds. Like she know her album's out. She know that check clear, and she know she out there having the ball.
She know Booker T ain't take his medicine. You know Booker T ain't take his heart medicine.
Booker T,
old Brown in there, yeah.
He said, "Did you see it?
Oh,
she put her hands on the knees." There's some shit he said while she was.
What? He did not.
All right. Okay. You got it, Mimi. You got it.
Oh my God.
You got it. Don't watch it back. Don't watch it back.
Booker T was having the time of his life.
Booker T was having what you got. It's not when. Was it when she came? It wasn't this part. It was when she walked out with Trick and Javon Evans.
And she got the
because she got the twerking.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Booty hole Brown.
Booker T.
He said, "Did you see it, Victor? Did you see it? The hands on the knees."
That's the Houston coming out of.
That's what he said. Do it again or some shit like that. Yeah. Go ahead, start rapping. Nah, you're wilding. You're wilding.
Yeah, look at him.
Get it sexy. Booker T may have almost said nigga on NXT, but it was that type of energy.
He is such a
NXT,
grandpa.
Yeah. NXT is my favorite.
Look,
I don't want to say it's my favorite program, but
it is.
That's what you were saying the other day, offline.
Now we bring up offline conversations on the broadcast. Okay, what up?
It's happened before. It'll happen again. But you would think I was talking about something personal. You just said I'm saying that you said you liked the show.
I love Lady Wrestling. So for me, NXT is like really where it's at for me with Lady Wrestling. And Booty Hole Brown, even though her wig did have some strays, I was like, ooh, some strays in the back. But it's very on brand for her though. It was very on.
Wait, was that not a good wig?
No, it wasn't.
No.
Like that like straight. I was like, oh, I got an HDTV.
Where's that advance money? Like, what are we talking about?
I'm just came out. Maybe it don't.
You got another shot.
I'm looking. I did. Yeah, here we go. Hold up.
Booty Hole Brown is I enjoyed seeing Booty Hole Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Those strings on the side of her shorts just bother me so bad.
What's wrong with the strings?
It's
why?
It's rainbow. Everything about it is rainbow. Her
hair is she got a red bust down.
You could get this outfit at Rainbow?
Yes, probably.
And
it's custom, but it gives rainbow aesthetic.
It's giving if Super Dave was a hoe.
He is. I'm sorry. I'm too old.
Look at the bottom of that wig. Like it's like not laying right. Look at that.
Yeah,
I suppose that wig.
But I like Booty Hole Brown.
How supposed to lay?
I like
better than that.
I already know
she about to wrestle.
Screaming.
She ain't wrestling.
She going into a wrestling ring
to twerk.
Like I'm not putting on the good bust down.
She said I'm only in Florida.
You're on TV. What are you talking about?
I'm only at the PC.
Who TV?
She's not going on TV. You have to put on the good wig and the good makeup.
This is a legit question to Salt and Pepper.
Salt.
Who wig is better?
Oh no.
Which one?
Booty Hole Brown.
I gotta find the other one. Shit.
Or the returning Mercedes Monette.
I think they're on the same level.
It's on the same level, but I'm going to give Toyota the edge.
No. We don't know who
Why
that is.
would we do that? Because that wig last night was not good.
Whose wig?
Monet's wig last night coming in the ring as a champion was not the wig.
Was that the same one from Saturday?
Was that the same one?
Maybe it was.
Was it this one?
Yeah, that one.
Willow said, "I'll take your wig and match you."
Hold on. Now, so
I raise you.
whose bust down was
Bundles.
better, Willow's or Booty Hole
Willows.
Brown's?
Yeah, I like Willow's better, but Booty Hole Brown got a I love the joke. Yes, Toyota Mon. Yeah.
No, it's disrespectful.
Listen, Toyota Avalon,
How?
Toyota Camry.
No.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Definitely, absolutely not a Highlander.
Yeah.
Whose
It was a lot of wigs.
wig was better, Willow's or Booty Hole's?
Willow, I said
Willow
it.
had more movement.
Willow's
It was
had
a
more
lot of
movement.
movement. It was definitely giving Ted Ross and the Wiz, but it was you know.
So who moving on from the Booty Hole?
On from the booty hole.
Moving on from the Booty Hole, we did have returning Mercedes Monet
We did.
against Willow Nightingale.
At double
Yeah.
or
I
nothing.
know y'all didn't watch it,
No, I did watch
Yeah.
that because I wanted to come for you on the show tonight.
so speak your piece.
Wait, Salt and Pepper both watched?
I did not. I did not.
I did watch the match, and Toyota did her job. Mercedes was in the ring.
Yeah.
That's what we've been saying.
She was right.
Nobody was saying. This is the thing.
Y'all
Nobody
said that.
says, no, nobody says that she doesn't do her thing in the ring. Stop doing that. No, you, and then you try to request to be a speaker, and then all of a sudden your mic wasn't on.
No, my phone died.
Right, because you was about to come on. And
I was coming.
show. Yeah. No, that's not what we saying. She's
I forgot about that. I'm sorry. Shouts out to the buckle.
Ring. She's supposed to be good in the ring. Nobody is saying that she was mid in the ring. We saying she mid, period.
This is the problem, though, Mimi. When you either Salt or Pepper, which one of y'all salty sisters went back to check?
I like that.
Which one of y'all went back to check what Mercedes looked like when she was Sasha Banks?
Good question.
I remember what she looked like.
No.
No.
Who went back to check?
Check what? What am I checking for?
Her wig.
Because you're going off memory. Sometimes some things can be fuzzy. What I'm saying is, this is the exact same. This is the exact same. This is the exact same person. When she was wrestling, you could get past the fact that she wasn't a great promo.
Facts.
Now that she's wrestling,
I'm not talking
you're
about.
going to get past the fact that she's not a great promo. Now it's not going to be.
That's not what we're talking about, though.
That is what you're talking about.
No, we already knew.
The same. She looked the same.
No, she didn't.
Yes.
She didn't. She looked. How many times have I said, I don't know if it's the lighting. I don't know if it's the lighting
of WWE.
Right. The production of WWE made Sasha Banks look like the money she's talking about right now.
But Mimi, the clothing hasn't changed.
It has.
It has not.
Somebody said she was the cat suit queen.
She was. And the cat suit looked a little bit more upscale than it does right now.
Shout out to Cuz. This is the exact same. It's the exact same thing. The only problem is she had to speak before she had to wrestle. Now that she's wrestling, all of that. Oh, she talks horribly on the mic. That's gonna fade to the back because she's wrestling.
That's always been the thing. That's always been the thing for me, that she couldn't promo. It's always been the thing. So I never really bring it up because she's good in the ring wrestling. And she's what?
Because she was wrestling at the same time.
Regardless, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna say it again. Regardless if she wrestles or not, we gonna get what we gonna get. Y'all gonna move the goalposts.
Who's moving the goalposts?
Yes, Chris Brown. We are talking about this again.
I'm gonna start calling Math a bankhead.
That's what he is. All of them are.
That's gonna be
Bankhead's good.
all
Bankhead's on the
the
list.
Sasha stands. I'm gonna call y'all Bankheads.
Bankheads. That's good.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
that.
listening.
Good.
I'm
She
listening.
should've- Sasha, if you use that Mercedes, I'm sorry. If you use that, I'm gonna chat.
That's on point.
Mhm.
I'm with that.
But she nothing has literally. I went back after Dap started throwing his darts, and Mimi was shaking like a salt shaker. I went back and checked the video,
Okay.
and I said, "Oh, nothing has changed."
Mm.
The fact that the wrestling and the talking isn't at the same time anymore. The talking has preceded the wrestling, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So we had to deal with her talking and the promos with no wrestling.
Right.
That's what the problem was. The clothing is the same. It's not a different character. It's just presented.
To be fair,
presentation on television is different. That's it.
It was always cheap, but the lighting hid the cheap.
but
but
it
no
was
shade,
hiding the wrestling.
no shade. But we kind of did say that though. We like if we go back and look at past episodes of the
Yeah,
show.
let's go back.
If
You
you
lucky
go
we
back
came.
to the show, we always said that the presentation does not match the character. That's
Yes.
what we've
But
always.
when I said
Right, but that's-
wait till she wrestles, y'all shot me down immediately. Like
No,
nah,
what we said, Math, was
It doesn't
that
matter.
that part. But what we
It doesn't
said,
Two wrestlers
matter.
that talks at the same time is funny.
but what we said was, once again, for the way that her character is written and for the way that she presents herself, just in general, she's presenting herself as a 360 package.
I
And
agree.
it's not a 360 package.
I
So when
agree.
you go to Triple H and Nick Khan and those folks asking for Charlotte Flair money, you know, and you're not a 360 package. Charlotte Flair is convincing on the mic, in the ring, and in presentation.
Aura.
Nah.
It's fun. Y'all did shade. Y'all shaded blonde women being the things that WWE goes for, but keep going.
Oh, we did. But see, here's the thing. Here's
I know. No, I know.
I'm going to be very clear. There are exceptions to every rule. Greatness is
right.
greatness.
That's what I was pointing out. The exception.
I'm not about a blonde woman just being on because she's blonde.
Right.
But
Right.
if you're good, like a Tiffany Stratton, like a Charlotte Flair,
Like
I gotta
Chelsea
give-
Green.
I got to give you your 10s. You know what I'm saying? But if you just get going because you look a certain way and it's not giving, then I got a problem with that. In terms of Mercedes, okay, what the thing is, Mercedes the character has not adapted to the environment in which she's in. And when I say that environment, she looks crazy in AEW. This is a WWE character, if I've ever seen one.
A downplayed one.
Agreed.
As a character.
I agree. Now, when we peel
That's a good point, brother fam. That's a
when
good
we get
point.
to the wrestling portion,
Oh my god.
Right.
It doesn't matter, bro.
it does matter because you can't. You're breaking down a character based on what they're not the best at. But y'all are attacking the character because she's not the greatest.
Attacking?
We're not
Oh
attacking.
my god. Oh my god. Don't do
Listen,
that.
We're
Don't
not
do that.
attacking.
I wish we could rewind.
No, well, there's a whole
Not
41-minute
attacking.
conversation
I wish
from
we could
last
rewind
week.
this
It's not
shit 2 weeks.
attacking. It's not
Okay.
attacking. It's giving
Okay.
it an opinion. And I think that's what's a little frustrating, that
I hear your
her
opinion.
fans can't take feedback from what we're like. Y'all can't take any type
I
of
just
feedback.
agreed. I just agreed when y'all specifically said this character of the boss, the CEO, doesn't match the AEW. You're right.
But
You
you
are
just said
1000%.
attacking. You just said attacking. You just said attacking. You
I
said
just
it.
said.
And that's
I
what
just
it
said.
is.
If you go back 2 weeks, y'all had a lot of air in your chest prior to her wrestling.
I'm going.
Now that she's wrestling, y'all saying,
gotta
"Hey,
talk about
the wrestling."
She said
Nobody said that she couldn't wrestle, Math. Nobody said she could not wrestle. I'm telling you, the wrestling is not going to matter. That is what I'm telling you.
It's a wrestling company.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
hear you.
I think that's where I disagree, because where I think the conversation about the character, this person not fitting in AEW because it's more of a WWE thing makes sense. I agree.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I want to be clear. I did not say.
Okay, because I felt like that's what was being said earlier.
No, I didn't mean that she didn't fit in AEW. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm confused then, because if the talking is bad, and that looks away, and we say that looks away in the company, but the company, because this is the wrestling company, they'll tell you that up and down. We are the company that is here for the pro wrestling. She, as a pro wrestler, it's a fit. This shit, they don't really care about it. And I don't think they care about it, because when it gets to the wrestling,
we're having two separate conversations.
We're
giving feedback on the character, and y'all are trying to say that we're saying that she doesn't belong in that company, and that the wrestling matters. Doesn't matter.
So,
and that's not what we're doing. We're giving a comment. We're giving feedback on her. Not that she doesn't belong in AEW. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying that she doesn't belong in AEW. I'm saying the feedback that I'm giving, it's not giving big time. It's not giving CEO. That is what I'm saying. I don't believe in it. I kind of believed in Sasha Banks a little bit, but Sasha Banks was still cheap. The lighting and production in AEW is completely different from the lighting. It's always going to be different. We know this.
It's never going to give you what it should give you for a character like that.
I think her being in AEW is not going to give what they think it's supposed to give. 360 star. I don't care what show you're on. I don't care what role you're playing. I don't care what chicken wings you're eating. It's not giving 360. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying she doesn't belong in AEW. I'm saying her being in AEW looks crazy. I'm saying that. I'm just giving the feedback of the placement. I don't think she needs. This was not the right move for her. Is what I'm saying.
I don't.
In my opinion.
Well, I think, opinions aside, because like DDM said earlier, you can't go to WWE, Nick Khan asking for Charlotte Flair money if they don't think they're gonna give it to you. She may not have had a choice. I mean, where else would Mercedes Moné have been able to win the title on her first match?
You're right.
And have it at least be on a certain type of level compared to WWE. So it's where she was going to go, and it's the most attractive offer for her if she's planning on still going on this world tour of wrestling the best women from around which is what she's talking about, globalizing the women's pro wrestling. So for whatever her game plan is right now, AEW is where she's going to be to execute it, because she can't do this up in Stanford. They're not. They don't see it for her up there. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a remains to be seen situation, because we kind of got what we got, but we definitely went, that wig conversation jumped us from it jumped us past NXT before I wanted to get too far out of NXT, because I think some of the biggest conversation from this week was on NXT, and I'm not even talking about Ethan Page. Chat, I want to know from y'all, what was your reaction when Roxanne Perez was talking cash shit in that ring, like, who's about to be, messing with me? And then it was Jordan Grace.
I loved it.
We want to talk about moments.
I loved it.
Yeah, that they threw out the they saw what happened on Sunday. And they're like, we gonna raise you. We said we see what you got. We gonna raise you, son. So boom.
What did they do on Sunday?
On Sunday was AEW.
Right. What did they throw? What did they do on Sunday that you think warranted Jordan Grace coming to NXT?
No,
Okay.
no. I don't know if this specific thing was for it, but it's just the timing of it. The Willow and Mercedes comeback match, and they throw this down right after it. We like, oh shit, it's on.
Yeah, it kind of shuts up a couple of conversations. Yes, especially when you add Ethan Page at the end. Yeah, I don't know what it means. She's out there with the TNA Championship, but
it's in Vegas.
She looked like somebody that could be on that roster by the end of the year if she wanted to be.
Yeah.
And I said this. I felt like I wasn't sure about her because I didn't really know much about her. But that Royal Rumble was super convincing, and I was really impressed. And seeing her on NXT screen, I was like, yeah, okay.
It looked like a fit.
Yeah, it looked like a fit.
What did she call it? She didn't say Forbidden Doors. She said the
something portal.
What'd you say, DDO?
Prohibited portal.
The prohibited, which that sounds
insane.
She made shirt though. That's genius. Because I guess she could do that on her own. She's not. It's not like Impact has people. You can only do merch through us or whatever. So yeah, we need Chris Bay versus Wesley.
I saw that on the timeline.
It's a few matches that need to happen.
Chris Bay was talking tag
stuff. If you're gonna run the Rascals, you should run.
Yes, that's been on the thing a lot too. Yeah. On the timeline.
Yeah, you can run the Rascals and then shit. It's endless motherfucking matches if you throw Rich Swann in there.
Wait, is Josh Alexander? He's still injured?
I thought he just wrestled recently.
He was because he wasn't able to do the match with Shelton Benjamin, but I did see he was announced for some other match. So but figure somebody to wrestle Josh Alexander would be ill as well. They could do a lot.
Yeah, for sure. But that's if this ain't a one-off.
NXT is just fine.
It definitely feels like the place where you can have the most free form. It's like GTA, like past GTA 3, where it's just you want to do something.
Yeah,
you could do it. You could just try it. You may be able to do it.
I'm always excited to watch NXT. I'm never like bored. I think Ethan Page coming out was great because it was a good move. Was not being used well in AEW.
They use it all.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I think WWE and NXT just knows what to do with certain types of talent. And I think that it's right now for wrestling, because we're in a really great time of really good wrestlers, but not only just really good wrestlers, but really good wrestlers with really great looks and really great characters. And that's why if you're not delivering, it's like you got to move out the way, because there is not a shortage of good talent.
Right.
And you got to figure it out, because look at that. He looks great. He looks like he looks like he belongs.
He looks ready made to be somebody's dastardly, like, you know, you're going to be the thorn in my side while I'm trying to be a champion, trying to learn how to be a champion.
Yeah.
It's a great fit.
I thought he was on the way with when they paired him, whatever the fuck that crew was called, when they paired him with the crew in the AEW.
Oh yeah, I forget the name. Hold up.
Not after he came from TNA, but a little bit later when they paired him with Scorpio Sky. I thought he was on his way. They just didn't do anything with him after he. I can't remember if that was a Ricky Stark, if he was going at it with Ricky Starks or what. But seeing him come here, I feel bad for Sean Spears now. Because it's like he's like an upgraded version of Sean Spears.
Sean been trying to be a little different though, with like the face gimmick, and he's got like a different vibe to him, so maybe that can help him a little. But you're right.
Isn't
right.
Sean doing like backstage stuff too? I think he may be trying to maybe transition into that kind of a space.
He can talk. Chris Brown,
Yeah, he definitely talk.
What is Scorpio Sky doing right now? I asked myself the same question today, and that's after I had to remember that his name was Scorpio Sky.
I forgot about him.
He's not been. He was injured.
God bless him.
He was injured, and then I don't know. He returned, but after the grabbing the brass rings and whatnot, I don't think he's done.
He went
It
on
was
a
him
run.
that was doing the brass rings.
He had the big Sonic ring.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
cashed in on who the fuck did he lose to? Pardon me.
I don't remember. Was it Sammy Guevara?
Yeah, he won, and then he lost to Sammy Guevara. And
that's when Sammy was first two-time or whatever, I believe. Yeah. So last name Scorpio Scott. He returned to ROH in September of last year, defeating Tony Nese, and then at Final Battle he helped Ethan Page against Nese and Mark Sterling. That's it. He was the OG AEW black guy.
Yeah, tell us about it.
I remember getting that screen grab from the first episode of Adana. He did like a Barack Obama.
Yep.
Y'all was there.
What?
Yeah, we were there.
He did like because it was in Washington or somewhere around. And there was like a whole they filmed something during the daytime where he was out there with like a shirt and tie talking about being like, I forget what he said. It's been 5 years at this point, but
he was one of them guys coming from, I think it was Northern California or some shit like that. He was one of them guys. He had a good name.
He can move.
That was it.
He can move. Scorpio Sky would slap in NXT. He feel like great value Ricochet if he would go over there.
But he could go. He could go.
Talk about somebody. It's not like a talker though.
It goes back to the arena is crowded right now.
Yeah,
it's a lot of this class right now. This era
needs to be in bubble wrap.
It's a lot of great people. It's a lot of great talent. Only a limited amount of spaces.
I think you're right, but at least that's maybe more for like main rostery. I think that the conversation that makes this NXT because the NXT situation is interesting. Why is Ethan Page there? Why did they bring Ethan Page and immediately insert him into the NXT Championship picture?
That's my question. I don't like it.
I feel like they need somebody.
Yeah, it's nobody there.
Their main event scene isn't that big.
But you're sacrificing a guy to
do
champion.
Who still needs to be built as a champion.
Well, that's the thing. You're sacrificing whatever with bringing Ethan Page in, but the end result's going to be a program with Trick Williams that potentially will make Trick better coming out of it than he was going into it.
What does it do? What does it do for Ethan Page? This shit. All this is the Willow Monette.
Ethan Page. I don't know if Ethan Page has that type of. He didn't have that trajectory in AEW, and I think that trajectory is even less for him in NXT. He's down there, in my eyes, to do what Baron Corbin was doing, to do what Finn Balor was doing going back.
But why wouldn't Baron Corbin be in that picture?
They moved him up. You'd have to ask whoever put him in the draft to go back to SmackDown.
That's a good point.
Because if you're going to use them the way they're using them now, like the main roster talent, because I see what they're doing, but I don't know. Like I'm just confused because them moving them up, it feels like the main roster is a bit stacked, and I feel like them moving him back into the main roster is kind of giving he might get lost again. So he was doing his job. He was doing a great job at NXT trying to build people up.
My counter to that, and I think this is something I was thinking about earlier. As a collective, we may need to start realizing that some of these folks are just in those positions.
Yep.
Sometimes you're just a good hand at being experienced, but not being the champion. This is what it used to be 40 years ago.
Mhm.
You had people that had defined. You knew you was going to be. Tito
Right.
Santana knew he was not going to be going to that main event roster no matter what was going on. And I think.
And Sami Zayn. You could say that about Sami Zayn too.
I would. Peeps wouldn't. My thing is.
That's funny.
Because I hear what you're saying about Baron Corbin, Mimi, but I also think, and this is to Shawn Michaels' credit, if Baron Corbin was the guy to go back from the main roster to come to the end of NXT to beat up Trick Williams, it would have been a shock, but it would not have gotten the pop that an Ethan Page did, especially online. That's chat, and we also have to remember that this is on a card where TNA may be coming to NXT, but this is on a card where Sexy Red is
oh God.
I'm sorry, Booty Hole Brown's going to be hosting Battleground. They're going to be crowning a new women's North American champion. Lola Vice and Shayna Baszler is going to be in the NXT Underground. I'm assuming Ethan Page, Trick Williams is going to be the NXT Championship match at Battleground. I don't know how long Ethan Page is going to be around. He catching a fat check right now is going to be able to be seen more than he was down in Daly's place.
Why Lola
No
Vice?
doubt.
Why Lola Vice finisher gotta be like a butt bump, and when she could legit brawl.
Everything is butt.
Can she?
She
Yeah.
That match, I say this we didn't really talk about this, but that match between Lola and Natalya,
right. There's a reason.
that match did it for me. I was like, okay, I'm with it.
Go back and watch it.
I'm with it.
I
The
understand.
match with her and Natalya, even though she is born as all outside, when it comes to her in ring work, Natalya really brings it out of these girls when she gets a good match going.
That's
Well,
facts.
she's a god MC.
Who asked about Chris Brown? The capacity for UFC Apex is apparently limited to around 1,000 people.
That's what it is.
That's what Wikipedia is saying. Yeah. So, but I mean, it's an NXT show.
But what,
I looked at tickets. Okay, so I looked at tickets.
Okay.
yeah, spill it, nigga.
I might have to slide to Vegas.
Damn.
Hold on. So why you
When
ain't
is it?
say that when we?
That's a good point, Sean Tragedy. Don't forget Dolph Ziggler was down to NXT for a hot second.
I might have to slide
I
down.
didn't like that.
Why you ain't say it? Because we could have bumped up the Patreon.
Right.
The show.
Pay the 50, pay the 100.
Pay the 50, pay the hundo.
Uh,
The hundred.
Pay one.
Are they cheap?
Play one
Oh,
hundred.
in the front row, it's only section C left. The last time I checked, which was
Lola
earlier
Butt is
today.
overrated.
And how much was it?
It was $500 for front row.
What?
100.
500.
500.
Yeah, that's a steal.
500.
Was in
Let me
Boston,
keep it 500 with you.
That's
They charge-
500.
I may be.
NXT 500?
500.
front row.
It's Booty Hole Brown.
In a
It's
paper.
booty hole, bro. It's the whole
That's
hole.
true. It's never been that much though.
The
That's
She's
whole
hosting.
look at her. look at
Front row.
look at her. Like nah. Back up, bitch.
There's
Look
new,
at her.
There's new bulls in the Patreon. We unloaded the whole clip.
Hands on your
New
knees.
pulls up now. Pay up.
Hands on your knees.
Jada Parker. Jada Parker's going to be at Battleground. They having a
Absolutely.
whole ladder match. Come on. Ski Eat is ridiculous. Booty hole. Yeah, I mean, it may be worth the 500.
I mean, maybe that's why it's 500.
That's what I'm because it's
Yeah.
And
You're
the
right.
UFC
You're right.
complex, you know. But once again, the 500, that's for like front row, like you're going to be on TV.
where
with
DDM's going to be like this.
The booty hole.
Right.
Hey.
Oh,
I didn't say I
gosh.
was going, but I did look into it
He was
because
looking.
I'm a big NXT fan. I watch NXT every week.
Right.
I love the women's division on NXT. I like their approach to storytelling. I like their approach to how they bye Joey. I like their approach to just how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Like NXT, it did get hairy when Vince did the white and gold and the
Then-
multicolors. It really was
Yeah.
like, oh my god! Like Lash had a talk show at that time. It was just a lot.
No, she booted Shorty on.
She
on
did hit her with the big boot. That was
big boot, the super boot,
the super
Timberland.
boot. That may have been the first thing I saw. I was like, wait, who's the black lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember
Boots.
when I first saw
Boots.
Lash Legend, she was in it was a backstage, and she came out and she was like, "Oh, y'all gotta come on my show, Lashing Out with Lash Legend." I was like, "Oh, who is her? Who is she?" Like whenever I see a wrestler, whenever I see like there's good wrestlers, right? Like you have like people who are just great at the art of professional wrestling, but then you have a star.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Lash
And
feel like.
my radar is geared, and that's what I think I do on the show, right? Like my radar is geared towards stars.
So I'm glad you said that. This is my question to you. What does your radar say about MJF?
I think MJF in AEW is a star.
Oh, you think he's a star?
I think in WWE in the Vince era, he would have got lost. I think in Michael's era of NXT, he could work with that.
So you would, let's just say he was a free agent.
Right,
You think he would go to NXT and not?
He would have MJF versus Ricky Starks for the NXT championship.
I think here's the thing. And I'm just being very honest. I love MJF as a worker. I love what he does.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I know you don't, and that's fine, right? We just had a whole conversation about Mercedes. But I like MJF on the mic. And I like what he brings. And I know
Really?
everything is not for everybody, right?
That's correct.
Many a night, like no shade, when I was watching AEW like that, it was when MJF was on.
Mm.
So, like when he called what's his name, Pullman, Lexus King mother Methany, I was cracking the fuck up.
Because that's one of your jokes.
I was like,
That's one of your jokes.
MJF on the mic cracked me the fuck up.
Methany.
I was in stitches, bitch. I was
So did you see the Mimi? Did you see the return?
Yes. Did you not see my damn tweets?
Wait, I got the image with
No,
him
I
in his
was
tattoo.
out. I was.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I was
no,
good
I
enough.
was not for it. I didn't understand why it was interrupting the pay-per-view and why
Oh, yeah,
every
yeah, yeah.
time his returns are during a pay-per-view and it's a freaking 15-minute long promo and it was unnecessary to me.
That does feel like that's something that could have been on Dynamite. It was
That's
so
right.
sensitive.
I agree with that. Like
You
I
saw
agree with that.
that? You saw it?
MJF.
Yelling for no reason. It was
just-
stupid. The tattoo is stupid. Showing your tattoo is stupid. Telling the cameraman what to do was dumb. All of it was stupid.
What you say, Sam?
Deb, did you see you saw the
I
promo?
do think here's the thing. Now this is me being 100% fair, right?
Uh-huh.
100.
Yeah, keeping it 100.
You say Hundy.
Yeah, like me, I'm looking at the body of work. So when I look at the body of work of MJF, and I think about the matches he had with CM Punk, I think about the builds to it, and I knowing what he is capable of. Yes, it was. Everything about it was off, but this is not MJF. MJF is usually in a seat or a nice, fitted situation. It doesn't look like this.
I think that you don't think this will be it.
I don't like this look for him.
Yeah, what was it? What were they
I
going?
think he was trying to
Triple H.
No, I know that. I know
Right.
that. But what
think
were they
he's
going?
trying to-
It doesn't fit him.
Right, exactly. He's trying to give the character more layers or things like that. I would not have done this. I think this is a misplacement.
This is it though.
He looks like a poor.
I don't mean he looks like a poor is funny. I mean, I think this is it though, right? I don't think we're this because on the back it's got like the faux Burberry on the back of his jacket, and I saw his shirt, whatever that new T-shirt that he has. It had like a faint faux Burberry on the in the background behind the letters on it. So I don't know. I assume that this was his new look,
his new thing.
It's hodgepodge.
He got a new tattoo. His hair's disheveled. He's not rocking suits or his T-shirts or anything. He's got a whole Triple H style leather jacket, sleeve jean jacket, Warriors type shit. Like, yeah, I just felt like a new chapter.
This right here,
he's trying to build a character, but I do think that this is a misstep. Once again, I don't disagree that this is the best, but I will say this: being fair, I enjoy MJF's work. I do think that he re-signed and everything, and that's great. But I would like to see his metal tested in a WWE environment, only because the level of competition. Here's the thing: some wrestlers we bet on, right? I am very look.
I like how you use bets. Stick a pin in that word bet. Keep going.
Some wrestlers we bet on. Some wrestlers we just love. Some wrestlers, we have a soft spot for. For me, that is Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Which one?
And
You have a soft spot for MJF?
For MJF. I enjoy his work. Watching when I was watching AEW regularly, his segments were some of my damn favorites.
I am surprised by this.
The shit I got an MJF action figure. I got 2 of them. His segments. I would love. I got Maxwell Jacob Friedman shirts.
Wait.
Like I love MJF. I do.
This makes sense. You like Chelsea Green?
It doesn't make sense.
This totally tracks.
I don't understand.
He campaigned for Chelsea Green every week. And it is okay to like MJF. None of this should be surprising to you.
It's not for everybody.
It's not.
I don't think MJF is husband material. He doesn't give me husband material.
It's not given.
He's like but he's somebody who he's like my cousin or my brother. I enjoy. He keeps me in stitches. The shit that he be saying to somebody
is something you would say. This is why you like him.
You like his petty.
This is the beauty of what wrestling is that in pro wrestling you can find somebody who you may not identify with all parts of them, but there's some parts of them that you identify with.
Right.
And with MJF, the shit that he says out his mouth cracks me the fuck up. I be in stitches.
I like
this
that.
program with CM Punk, that dog collar match, I enjoyed. I like his work. I just
be going too far for me.
I
stop at the dog collar match.
I think he had, you know what it is? Because in the ring, MJF tells a story to me.
I like the story. They were building a very good story between him and CM.
And I like a reason for the fight. I like a story in the fight.
Right.
Look at salt.
Oh, I don't listen. I said it's okay for them to. You can like mediocre. It's okay to like mediocre.
I'm on an island by myself. I understand.
No, you're not by yourself though. You're not by yourself.
Mimi threw that mediocre in like.
Yeah, I don't do pedestrian.
Yeah, and I do like Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Some of the shit that and some of it, don't get me wrong, some of the stuff he says in promos is low hanging fruit, but that's what I love about a fucking heel. Is that sometimes the shit is low hanging fruit, sometimes it is below.
He's a throwback. He's a throwback to that though too. It's definitely that's his bag.
Yeah.
Well, I mean math.
No.
Do you want to record the BRP 50 conversation?
Weird, though. Huh?
Do you want
fam?
The Inquisition are like, how many times you like them? Yes. You like them? Yes. You like them? Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm surprised.
Why? It doesn't make any.
It makes because Dap comes on here. And he just had this whole conversation about.
We gonna go back to this?
No. I'm talking about high fashion. When we can, it's visible. We can visibly see that
Little
this
vibration.
is not it.
But that's what he
No
said.
vibration.
But DDM just said there are times where you can watch
poor
pro
is
wrestling
okay.
and it's somebody that's a total 180. This
poor
would
is
be
okay.
a poor walking around some of them stores in Italy, but
Yes.
because of the shit that comes out of his mouth, DDM said, "Hey,
Okay.
let me get them action figures." That's pro wrestling.
It has been times when the story has been I'm like, oh, okay, I can rock with MJF.
The story's jamming. The story's be jamming.
But then when he gets,
Slick. Sorry.
when he starts wrestling, I'm lost. But we've been through this.
To
many
each their own.
times,
To these to each their own. And we'll, at the very least, he may get a wrestling education with Adam Cole, right? Because I'm assuming that they're gonna pick that up ASAP.
And you know what I like about MJF?
You asking me? I don't know. These niggas love Adam Cole.
Nothing. I didn't
This
say
shit, no. It's the looks you give. It's the looks you give. Exactly. There's a paragraph in that fucking look, nigga. I ain't stupid.
I don't know.
We've been doing this shit 7 years. Don't talk to me like I don't know who the fuck you are.
Right, exactly.
What I like about MJF though is I like that MJF. I could feel that he loves this business. I could feel that.
It's the same thing.
Like I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know. I just met this man yesterday. I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry, Didi.
I'm sorry.
I just feel that he loves this business, and I feel an effort, and that's one thing that is always that can turn me off from people sometimes. And yes, his stuff is knockoff, but he's a heel. I love a heel. A cheap heel and cheap shit cracks me the fuck up.
That's funny.
Okay?
On that note, on
This
that
is my
note,
brother.
That tattoo is bad work though. That's not a good tag. That's not good quality.
It's terrible.
No, it's not. Not for
Very Long Island.
Not for somebody that's of his stature.
Line work is a little
Stature.
tricky.
I mean, you got to assume he's not a good tattoo person, though.
What's that?
He's from Long Island. Like what?
Hey, before we get out of here, because we are who we are, I probably already know the answer to this question, but I have to ask it because it happened this week. Chat, this question goes to y'all as well.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all copping the Young Bucks Reebok pumps?
Nope.
Do people still cop Reebok pumps?
Corey did.
That one pair.
That doesn't really.
Corey actually cops all the sneakers. I see his post. Every pair of sneaker that get released, he got at the office. Look at my sneakers. Look at my old sneakers. I got the old sneakers that I bought last week. Here go the new ones.
Niggas is like, yo, why would you?
Right.
They said, were these sold out?
Yeah,
I don't know, but they're on. They probably are. Let me see how much they are right now. Again,
Ooh, if you could do it.
They were $535. Let's see how much they are right now.
I didn't even see what the retail was.
115.
Well, because there's these, and then there's another version, which this is why I thought it was interesting.
I thought it was the Michael Chains.
They've got these white pairs. I don't think these are out yet, but they've also got belts for the sneakers. Like you see how you lace the Yamin on the shoe.
Niggas already think wrestling is corn.
Are you rocking an AEW title belt on the back of your Young Bucks Reebok pumps? Is that where the culture's gone?
What
Who
culture?
is designing
Sneaker culture.
Stop it.
right.
I will say this. I did like
You not
those
wearing it.
custom
These?
No, not those. The custom I wanted a pair of those custom Ewing silver platinum boots that they made for Max Caster.
I did.
So
Patrick Ewing's?
Yeah, the Patrick Ewing. So Patrick Ewing, the shoe company made a custom wrestling. You know, Max Caster always wears the Ewings.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that.
Silver.
Look like a new pad.
Them shits is big as hell.
And I actually really liked them. I thought those were better.
I never seen those.
You wrestled in them.
I never knew he had a pair of Ewings.
they custom made them for him.
Never.
I will say the U-wings are chunky as fuck, so I can see DDM rocking with those. I've always heard that the U-wings were uncomfortable on foot, so I never even bothered.
They are great for me. Maybe it's because I'm 5 foot and I'm a bigger guy, so for me it just works for me.
I always I'm at the point now where I'm having to just go with half size.
So here's the it goes from one extreme to the next. So a size 7.5 is $535. A size 8 is $187.
What?
Makes sense.
A size 9 is $186.
Makes sense.
A size 9.5 is $535.
Yeah.
A size 10 is $190, and a size 13 is $258.
Yeah. They were listed at $130.
They're gonna go for $130.
Well, I mean, I those like that 7.5 and that 9 or whatever, like those are
popular
premium sizes.
Chat. Check this out. If anybody in the chat comes across Corey and he has these on, if you super kick this nigga while he's wearing them, I will buy you a pair.
But that's like really a $75 share.
That is.
If
it is.
If that.
How much are Reebok pump? I mean, at this point, the price point's got to be 120, 130 on a Reebok pump in general. So, like, I don't know if this color and their association is going to make it that much more. The Court Victory pumps were 160.
If you come across Corey and he has these on, if you kick this nigga in his face, I will buy you a pair of these bitches.
Jesus Christ.
Whatever size you want.
Whatever size you want. Where Corey live is funny. Steve and Barry's. Steve and Barry's. Yeah, we got to get out of here. That's an old nigga reference right there. You got to be of a certain age to know what a Steve and Barry's is.
Yeah.
But it's about that time. And we're not going to finish the BRP 50 tonight, but we're going to finish it soon. Because June is literally.
Y'all call me with the book.
30?
30.
Yeah. 30. This weekend I'm at home. I'm blessed.
You're gonna be asleep, nigga.
Yes, they're gonna be
sleep. No, I had jet lag. I was a little delirious last night. My head was spinning.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be asleep all weekend.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be asleep all weekend. Hell no, I got shit to do.
What do you have to do?
Like what? Sleep?
No, I gotta go to so Sunday I gotta go to Birds and Bourbon at Silburn Arboretum.
What's that?
What?
Birds and birds, sing the bird, the bird, the bird, the word.
Where that's at?
It's in Northwest Baltimore, Silburn Arboretum. It's a bird conservatory.
A bird conservatory.
I thought they was.
I heard always somewhere where it shouldn't be.
No, I thought it was like a
brunch. No, I think we all figured out what was going on at the exact same time.
I thought it was brunch.
The bird is the word. Yeah. Happy belated birthday to Nia Jax, Queen Nia.
Yes, Queen.
We got and it's all happy birthday, Seth Rollins and my guy Jake the Snake.
Come on, Jake the Snake.
Crack Supreme.
With a sensational Sherry.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what he said in Dark Side of the Ring. I don't know.
I'll go get my shiny buff.
Before we get out of here, one question I gotta ask, Miss Mimi.
He said, "Go ahead and do that."
Mimi.
Yeah.
You got Black Rasslin of the Week?
Shout out to me. Let me stop.
God damn.
Edge Control.
Edge Control.
Shout out to Edge Control.
Shout out to Edge Control.
They did that.
They did.
DDM.
I'm actually going to acknowledge my Black Rasslin of the Week as Toyota Mongat.
Wow.
That she
what?
That's why I wore her stuff.
So.
You know, I can give a critique and still love a bitch, but
that's right.
Like she did her thing in ring. You know, that's the girl that I'm used to seeing. So I'm going to give it to Mercedes.
Mimi did acknowledge Roman on his birthday. I mentioned something in the chat.
did.
Shit, you know I know.
She did.
You know I know that shit.
He coming back.
Brother Fam, you got a Black Rass of the Week
Yeah, of course.
in the ether?
He got a choice.
Say less. Brother Math, you got a Black Rass of the Week?
Willow Nightingale.
You took mine.
Shout out to Willow.
What was that? What was the shit she did when she picked Mercedes up?
She caught her.
Willow's strong. I know Mercedes is little, but Willow, she's just picking her up off the ground and
She held her like this.
on some like Iron Sheik type shit before she did the gut. She's good.
Yeah, hopefully she gets her just due, man.
Well, hey,
she deserves it, especially for catapulting a lot of these motherfuckers in the
of them
that they've been in.
Hopefully,
they getting to, they riding off of her on her back and shit. So hopefully she get adjusted.
It'll be interesting to see what happens because that they were quick to throw her in that Chris Statlander feud.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I
didn't like that at all.
That's I don't know if that's forbidden door. That's got to happen soon though.
I don't like it because she's gonna again. You know what I'm saying? Again,
Joey's right. Willow deserves better.
Facts.
I don't know what that's gonna look like for her anytime soon. That's a sad note to end the BRP Black Rasslin of the Week. What you want me to do? We still working it out. Mimi.
Yeah.
Where can the people find you on social medias?
You can find me at, you know where to find me, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You know.
Don't you know?
DDM.
This nigga sleep.
No, I'm here.
The junk got him.
That edible
I
guy.
know.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Just jokes.
You can find me at Dapper Damitis, youtube.com/Secretary of Shade for your political and pop culture content.
You did a whole Trump thing earlier tonight, right?
I had to do that. That was a special episode. I saw some people in the chat actually watched today, so shout out to the crossover.
Nigga, you gotta start pumping. You gotta start pumping the what's his name for them, so they know where to find you.
The URL.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, youtube.com/Secretary of Shade.
Spelt like it. I'll put the link in the chat.
Oh my bad. Oh yeah.
No. You good. It's spelled like it. If you literally Google Secretary of Shade, you good. What? Right there. Got you, brother Mav. What the fuck is you looking at?
Hello,
brother Mav.
Did he freeze?
Unique.
Don't follow me, man. I don't want y'all to know
what you are.
Me.
You're supposed to say the shit. You're supposed to say the shit.
Nowhere.
Secretary of Shade right there. YouTube if you ain't seeing it.
Yo, I had some burrito tacos, yo.
This nigga. You was not bringing up intro conversations at the end of the show.
I'm just saying, I had burrito tacos.
This shit was good.
Them shits was fire.
I don't think I've ever had a burrito taco before.
What this juice for?
That you know what it's for now. Juice always make.
You bought a burrito tacos in Baltimore?
Yeah.
And it was good?
Shit was fire.
A burrito's taco.
Burrito.
She did say burrito taco.
Burrito. What? How do you say it?
You said it right the first time. Burrito taco. That's on the list as well. Burrito taco.
Burrito taco.
Shouts to brother fam out in the ether. I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.
Oreo.
You're wild. BlackRasslin.com is the website. And as always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Just Google your favorite podcast. We should be there. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Pay the $1, pay the $10 to get content like this, but shit that we can't put up on here because it'll get us knocked out. He up there looking at burrito tacos.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
The BRP 50's on the way. We'll get that list done soon. I hope y'all are ready. You better make sure, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell. Hit the like if we made you laugh 2 times. If you laugh twice during this broadcast, please just hit the bell.
What the fuck is the consomme?
Hey y'all, guess what? I had crabs this week.
Wait, what?
She talking to us in the chat. She talking to the chat.
What? We know this.
I seen the picture. She had a fucking 5 bushel.
Eating them this morning.
A crab. I can't be on camera.
I had some this morning.
It's crab breakfast.
You ate them this morning. We saw you.
11:30. I was watching the clock. Like, is it time?
Sarah said, "Not this."
Yo, you can't.
Not
You
this.
cannot eat. You can.
Did you see a doctor? I'm sorry.
Yo,
It was my last. It was the last. It was
the last of the. It was the last bushel.
You cannot eat crabs all week.
Apparently, you can.
I did, bro.
Apparently, you can.
I did.
You cannot.
I have not eaten. I did have a hot dog today. I did have a really good flight.
Yo, I'm out. BlackRasslin.com is the website.
Oh.
New Jack, please take us out.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked.